Well. That is one of my favorite tracks, I must confess. I have found by Jesus Culture. What an incredible track. Thank you so much for those who are tuning in. This is the Build Your Business show. What we're all about is sharing relevant information from various different fields, various different businesses, men and women in Qabeha who have experience in various industries that will bring an incredible conversation. With me, as you can see, seated opposite of me, those who are on Facebook, yes, that is Gareth Isaacs. And I'm just gonna give him an opportunity to say, a hi or a shout out to friends, families, fans, followers who are out there listening to him.
Hi, hi to everyone listening. Thanks for tuning in. Also, I want to give a big shout out to my fiancée Roxanne, my mom, and my daughter Mia. Also, my family, who have been my biggest supporters throughout this whole journey, and all of my clients for putting in the hard work and the sweat.
Awesome. I like that. Including everyone in the picture. This is really good. So guys, this is the Build Your Business show, and for your information, this show is promoting not only businesses, but we want to bring relevant information. So you out there as a listener, as a viewer, very interested in maybe one day you want to launch into this same industry. We want to give you relevant information on how to run your business and how to build from the ground up. Well, I'm going to read the biography of Gareth Isaacs, who is the owner and founder of Pumped Fitness. I like that. And you can say pumped, I like that with an apostrophe, This is good. So Pumped Fitness is a private personal training studio based at 5A Montmedy Road, Lorraine. The studio was established in July of 2021 to provide the Port Elizabeth community with affordable personal training without the need to join a gym or sign a contract. Gareth Isaacs runs Pumped Fitness. He is a personal trainer as well as strength and conditioning coach. We'll find out what that means. He has a passion for helping people become stronger, more confident, and mobile. Pumped Fitness is more than a training facility. It is a chance for you to get healthier and stronger while learning more about yourself and your body. The training is hard, but we have fun while we do it. It's the start of a journey of personal growth. Man, I like it. It's the start of a journey for personal growth. So once you sign up with them, you are signing up for yourself to develop and accomplish things and become that which you envision. I like it. We have Melissa Coombe who's saying this is awesome.
That's my sister-in-law.
Awesome.
I'm Mel.
Awesome. So we want to start from the very beginning. Why did you choose this venture into fitness and training?
Well, when in my younger years growing up, I always had a bit of a weight issue, health issues. And then as I got older, I got into training myself. So I've been training physically, like being involved in various different forms of training for about 10 years now.
Wow.
And so I really got serious about it probably about 5-6 years ago. And I saw how that revolutionized my life. I was sleeping better, my stress was better, I was more confident. And just by making those small health changes and making that commitment, it changed my life. So I thought, I can really help people with what I'm doing. And I've always wanted to be in a position to be able to help people. So I ended up making the decision to put myself through PT school and get qualified. And then from there, get into a commercial gym environment, and then eventually open my own business. And that's what I've done so far.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's absolutely awesome. And I like the key words I've been underlining as you're saying: health, confidence, and commitment.
Yes.
We're going to get into all that.
Perfect.
So, I like, everything, whenever you name something, you give it an identity.
Yes.
And I was just, laughing, earlier on about the pumped, the pumped fitness, and the logo behind it is some sort of a weight.
Yes.
So please just elaborate on why you put it all together. What was the vision behind
that's
it?
a great question. So I wanted a name that kind of stood out and something that still had ties to the fitness industry.
Yeah.
So a lot of people associate training and everything with the bodybuilding culture,
Yes.
which isn't necessarily what I'm a part of. But in that that sort of training modality, there's a thing called a muscle pump, right? All the blood goes to the biceps and you get a nice pump after
Yes.
your workout. So you feel good about yourself, you feel confident. That's why I chose to go with the pumped fitness. So
Awesome.
I thought the apostrophe D was cheeky.
Yeah.
So I wanted to keep it fun, keep it light, keep it interesting.
Yeah.
And then also the logo you'll see is a kettlebell. So that's a circular weight with the handle on it. Those are my favorite pieces of equipment. They're so versatile. You can do so much with it. They are killer for strength and conditioning.
Wow.
And you'll see there's also a gorilla on there.
Yes.
So that symbolizes the relationship between strength, which is the kettlebell, and mobility, which is so important and often very neglected in training. So I wanted to encompass everything that I stand for in my logo, in my name, and I don't know, it just came naturally. It worked out the way it was supposed to.
Wow, that is awesome. I love it. So guys, check them out if you want to see the logo. Go visit their Facebook, and it's absolutely amazing. Well, we were talking earlier on, and you mentioned your background has been, in this industry. You were working for, a commercial, and like a bigger gym and stuff like that. So, well, you do know the industry.
Yes.
And you do know it is quite saturated. There is quite a lot of fitness, personal trainers popping in from left, right, center. But I want to find out, what is that thing that makes you unique?
That makes me unique? Sure. I don't want to say I have a specific trait or something that makes me unique. What I offer, though, is a wealth of knowledge that I've accumulated through hard work. I have had some really great mentors in this industry. I've put in the sweat to be able to know what I'm doing. I've studied hard, and every day I'm aiming to improve on my craft. So when you come into Pumped Fitness, I'm going to make sure that you are driven towards your goals with programming that is going to provide exactly what you're looking for based on scientific principles. So it's not just me thumb sucking. I know the science behind strength training, between conditioning, and that's what I've spent the last few years perfecting.
Refining.
Refining. And you can never truly be a master of it because the human body is so complex.
Wow.
But I will work with you, check in on you, make sure that you are enjoying your fitness journey. It's not just a personal training experience. It's becoming part of a family.
Absolutely, I love that, coming part of family. And with family there is culture, in it and stuff like. Absolutely love it, guys. Check them out. I will put links, on the video shortly after. Well, so I want to find out, when somebody wants to come and sign up with you guys. Probably they've got a busy schedule, and some of them are working, some are students, whatever. So what are your operating hours?
So I have sort of fixed operating hours for the studio.
Okay.
But you can't be too fixed, especially in something like the fitness industry, which is more of a luxury component. Right? So people aren't going to be able to do it during their work times. As you said, people have busy schedules and got things going on. So I usually start, unless by special request someone has earlier, I have done earlier before, but I usually start about 5 a.m. in the morning.
Wow.
And then I'll take the last client at around 7, ending at about 8. Now, I do operate outside of those hours by special request, but it has to be, requested formally for extra hour. I mean, I do also need to spend some time with my family. But yeah, so with personal training, and it's pretty much standard across all personal training. Every personal trainer knows this. You busy in the morning, and then there's a lull in the middle of the day, and then busy in the afternoon to the evening, and that's how it goes.
Wow. So you do train on the facility, or would it be as well on maybe if somebody wants, they've got a yard, or they've got,
yes, great question. Yeah. So I do online, and I'm not just limited to Port Elizabeth or South Africa. I have clients in Switzerland, the US. So I do sessions over Zoom. Zoom training is actually quite popular, especially with COVID. People aren't comfortable going into fitness facilities, especially the elderly. You'd be surprised. They want to get active, but they're scared of going into the fitness facilities, obviously because of the risk. So training online is a great option for them.
Wow.
So yeah, I do offer Zoom and WhatsApp call, depending on what's more convenient for the client. And yeah, that's also same operating hours, 5 a.m. to about 8 p.m. South African time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. I mean, this is so versatile, trying to accommodate many, like different people on their schedules and meeting them at their need. Well, when you say fitness and personal training and strength and all that, it means many things to many people. So I want to find out, what exactly is your value proposition? What are you bringing, on the table when you say, well, I am a personal trainer, I'm going to make you, come from A to Z. Well, different people have different expectations. So what is it exactly that you're selling to them?
Well, what I provide, I'm a strength and conditioning coach. That's what I do. I love strength training. I love conditioning. I love the hard workouts. I'm not very familiar with when it comes to bodybuilding and things like that. If you're looking to prep for a show or to compete in a bodybuilding comp, I'm the wrong person for you. I do know other trainers that do provide that. But yeah, so strength and conditioning, that's getting strong. Getting confidence in your strength, learning how to move. Conditioning is getting fit, getting healthy, being able to go for longer periods of time. If you want to run faster, if you want to run longer, if you want to lift heavier, then I can help you with that. I also help with mobility. Now, mobility is something that not many people understand. What it is it's taking your range of motion, which is the way you move, which could be limited, and then increasing that range of motion and then strengthening it so that you can move better, healthier. A lot of people struggle with their hips because we sit all day. So I help with things like that. I help you lead a healthier, more confident life, catered more towards the general person. Exactly. Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, this clarifies a lot of matters because many people want to say fitness and all, they see Arnold Schwarzenegger, kind of body, so that is bodybuilding. That is not just fitness and mobility and strength. It's something totally different.
Yeah, so you're building bodybuilding, you're building your body, not necessarily building to get strong, though a lot of bodybuilders are extremely strong. But with strength training, you're not necessarily going to put on huge amounts of muscle mass. You will put on muscle mass, obviously if you're eating for it, but you will more get stronger. You'll get stronger, and it'll happen relatively quick in the beginning as well. You'll see, okay, I could lift this much this week, I can lift more this week, and that's when people get hooked.
Awesome. Well, if we have somebody listening to you right now and they're saying, well, I'm liking what you're saying, but are you qualified for it? Do you have certification? Do you have any references?
I do have certification, yeah. So I'm qualified with Trifocus Fitness Academy. I got my certification there. I'm busy with completing my diploma now, so I am certified to take on clients. And now I'm specializing. And from there, what do you mean by references? Previous clients?
Yes, previous clients.
Tons of previous clients.
Other authorities in the industry.
I have previous clients that can vouch for me. I know many coaches and other personal trainers that can also vouch for me. Also the gyms that I worked for in the past. tons of references that I can provide.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. So, well, probably we have somebody, we have lots of people that listen to us on a daily basis. So, what would you say? Somebody wants to launch into, similar thing, training, movement and being flexible and healthy living. So, what would you say are the most crucial things one needs to successfully start a training fitness center?
Okay, so to get into a similar sort of vein of what I've done. So firstly, make sure you know what you're talking about, that you've got the experience, get yourself a good mentor, have a base amount of knowledge. Once you've gotten that, you'll need to have the drive. Drive is extremely important, because when you start out, you're going to be working 7 days a week, long hours, because it's not easy to start something up from the ground up. So you need to be prepared to put the work in. Also, you need to have maybe some sort of reputation, because when you go in, you want people to know about you. So when you make the move, people can say, okay, this coach that was here, he's started his own thing now.
Wow.
So now you can come, you can come there. It's outside of the gym environment. You don't need a contract to sign up. So make sure that you have experience, that you've had a good mentor, that you know the industry, that you are prepared to put the work in, and the work 7 days a week, long hours, face the exhaustion for a little while, because it's worth it in the end. And then make sure you have a reputation, because if you don't have a reputation, no one's going to know that you're there. No one's going to know that you know what you're talking about, and there needs to be a little bit of trust initially. Otherwise, people are going to be like, okay, I don't know you, I know this person, I'm rather going to go with them.
Wow, wow. I love what you're saying, because, sometimes this could be some sort of an in thing, and somebody just jumps in because it looks like it's the fad, is like the fashionable thing. I mean, well, to be a personal trainer, I mean, a lot of respect or whatever, popularity or anything. But, you just said the downright main important things. You have to be prepared. You have to be passionate about it. And you're not necessarily, money driven, but people driven, people oriented, results oriented, which is absolutely important. Yeah, so, cool. I wanna find out in terms of now running this as a business. You are not just training people; these are your clients, all right? And I believe for any business there is some sort of a follow up, some sort of customer service. So, what do you have in place of that customer service?
Customer service. Well. What, for my existing clients?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So once you've signed up for me and you've started training, we do various things to track your progress, make sure that you're on track. I help you with nutritional guidance. I don't do the meal plans, but I make sure I check in. Are you eating enough protein? Are you avoiding the sugars? Things like that. And I try and make sustainable changes that people can stick to. So as soon as we tackle the diet, because that's usually what people's problems are, is the diet. And I'm open to have people text me whenever they run into a problem or if they have a question, and I'll reply when I can, of course. Also, I'm constantly following up, making sure that we're booking the sessions, that you're getting your sessions. If you miss a session, I'm not going to just take it away from you. I'm going to make sure we catch up the session. I want to make sure that when you come into the session, we're not just drilling you and destroying you in a workout. I want you to know why we are doing this and how it's going to benefit you and how it's working towards your goal. So I'm not just training you, I'm educating you at the same time.
Wow.
So at the end of the day, if you've trained with me for a while, you might feel, oh, this guy's taught me everything that I need to know. You can go on by yourself. And that's great. I'd be happy if someone has reached that amount of knowledge and growth. And yeah, just in general, making sure my clients are happy with what they're receiving. If they're not receiving what they need from me, I'll refer them to someone else. I'll advise them. But ultimately, I want them to enjoy the training experience.
Wow.
Otherwise, it's not going to be something that they're prepared to commit to.
Absolutely. I like the way you said it, enjoying, you tracking, the progress and all that, and you educating, them with the follow-ups. That's all involved. So if you want to sign up, for Pumped Fitness, this is all that he's going to be giving you every single time, no missing of lessons. He's going to just, come and recoup and just, get the hours, for you, give you the service for your money. So I want to find out in terms of, say, it's somebody who's an elderly person, or maybe say a female, or somebody with a special need. Do you cater for such?
Yes, I have experience with people that have been in chronic pain. I also have experience with the elderly. I've had great success with both because, as I've said before, I've taken the time to gain the experience to know how to deal with these different situations, the different problems that people might experience. So with programming, you can't be a good coach and give everyone the same program. There's no way. Even perfectly healthy people, you can't give them the same thing because people differ so much. Their goals differ. There's just so many different people. So you have to spend the time actually individualizing the program. Okay, this person's got a problem with their glute activation and their glute strength. We need to spend some time in the sessions, even if it's just in the warm-up, just to make sure that they are getting stronger in that position. This person moves a lot with their back. They're having back pain. We need to teach them how to use their core strength to not use their spine so much when they move. There's all sorts of things. Blood pressure, you need to take into consideration. Some people have low blood pressure. Some people have high blood pressure. If someone's got high blood pressure, strength training isn't necessarily, heavy strength training isn't necessarily something that's going to be beneficial for them. They'll need to get checked out by a doctor first. So there's tons of things that you need to take into consideration when you're programming for a client to make sure that they are getting what they need. They're not just getting a cookie cutter program that just caters for general exercise results. You'll get results with many programs, right? But to truly get results, all of the factors need to be taken into consideration. Time, what they do during the work, their stress, that all plays a factor.
Wow, that's absolutely. So you do need to know your clients really well.
Very well.
Wow, this is really good. I like it. It's such a personalized, approach, to this. I mean, that's what it is. Personal
training.
Yeah, exactly. Personal fitness trainer. Well, I don't know if you have, I believe you've dealt with so many people in the past, different ages, different demographics and what have you. If you have maybe one or two highlight moments, that somebody maybe achieved and was very, very excited, maybe they became very healthy, they lived a healthier lifestyle or confidence, if you have any highlights.
I've got this thing that I like to do with my clients when they come in and they're new to strength training and everything, and I do this with so many people. They come in and one of the first lifts I teach them is called a deadlift. It's a leg exercise, lifting a bar off of the ground, right? So what we do is we start very light, and then I tell them like in the second session already, I say, I'm going to get you to lift 100 kilograms. And I do. I've gotten so many people to do it. So that's probably my favorite thing to do, is to get people to lift the 100 kgs. That's always a highlight because people are so happy they did it, because in the beginning they say, no way. There's no ways.
Wow, I don't know if I could lift 100 kgs.
No, you can. Give it time. Give it time and you'll be able to.
Wow, that is absolutely incredible. I mean, we're talking about strength. Yes. And performance. This is so good. I'm enjoying this. So, in terms of your marketing, how do you go about, finding the next client?
Well, I spend a lot of time on Facebook, of course, marketing on Facebook, trying to cast the net onto an online audience. But I've found the most powerful tool that I have is word of mouth. As I said before, you have to have a good reputation in this industry. Otherwise, people aren't going to want to come to you. So if I have a client, and most of my clients have come from word of mouth. Someone knows someone, and they tell them, "Yo, I found this trainer. I'm getting this results," and then they send them my way. And by far my most powerful tool. Other than that, spending time on Facebook, digital marketing, chatting to people, making sure people are aware of what I do, where the studio is, because this is especially the hardest thing that I had to learn coming out of a commercial gym industry. In the commercial gym industry, there's a sales team behind you. So when you come out of that, you're on your own.
you do everything. You're the admin, you're the sales.
Everything. You need to make people aware that you are there.
Wow.
So it's just raising awareness for your
different dynamics, in running a business, absolutely different from, working for a corporate or something. So, somebody, I like that statement. What my brother said once, he said, nothing good comes easy. And what about dealing with somebody who has unrealistic expectation? I want to find out, how do you handle them? Because say somebody wants a body like, I don't know who, you say we're not doing Schwarzenegger bodies, but if we have somebody that really wants to get a very well-toned body and stuff like that, but they want it in like unrealistic time frame or something like that, so want it tomorrow, how do you deal with somebody? How do you tell them, it takes a little bit of some process.
So the most powerful tool in a situation like that is educating the client about how this really works and making sure that they understand it at a deep level and what the time the time it's actually going to take to achieve those results. I see it all the time. When we were chatting earlier, I told you, November time, I get people coming in, they say, I want a summer body by December. And they haven't done anything all year. So, it takes time. That's the biggest thing. It's consistent effort over time, and you need to educate people. You need to educate them that, you can't be eating McDonald's 3 times a week, things like that, and to get the results. You also can't go on a crash diet and lose a bunch of weight really, really fast, because in the long term, it's not sustainable. You need to make sustainable health changes that you can maintain for a lifetime. And that's how you get the results that you want.
Wow, absolutely. Sustainable change. This is absolutely good. So, ladies and gents, we've been chatting about, Pump Fitness by Gareth Isaacs. If you want to, get your body in shape, get your body in tone, get some strength, maybe you've been having some health conditions, maybe due to weight or a lifestyle change, this is the go-to person. So where can they find you, whether it's on social media, any numbers that you can exchange, website, whatever? What do you have?
You can go check out my Facebook page if you're interested. The Facebook page is Pumped Fitness. It's PUMP ' Fitness. Otherwise, you can go onto facebook.com/GarethFit1. That'll take you to the same page. Or you can contact me over WhatsApp. That's probably my main my main way to exchange with prospective clients and current clients is over WhatsApp. It's so convenient for everyone to use. You can contact me on 062 202 0017. I'm always open. You can message me anytime. I'll reply when I have a gap. Or you can shoot me an email at Gareth@pumpedfitness, no apostrophe in this one, so it's just PUMPD fitness.co.za.
Awesome. Guys, please do yourself a favor. If you know somebody who you think this person definitely needs, some personal, training, in their life, some fitness, some health changes, do hook them up with Gareth Isaacs, and he will get them in shape. Gareth, it's been a pleasure to have you for the Build Your Business show. Ladies and gents, this is how you build your business. If you want to jump into the, personal training, fitness, kind of category, you got all the information. The video is going to be on Facebook. Please download it, listen to it. The podcast is going to be on our website a little bit soon. So don't you waste the time. Go check them out. If you want some more information we were not able to get into, on this session, contact Gareth. We'll put the details shortly after. Get in one-on-one, a conversation with him, and he will give you all the right information. It's me, your host, John. It's been a pleasure to be with you. We're going to listen to You Changed My Life by Pastor Saki. Stay tuned. We've got Yolanda Singh coming for the 3 p.m. Encounter Me show, and then we have much more goodness coming your way in the evening as well, 8 p.m. Stay tuned. We have family programs in the evening, and it's awesome. So it's me, John. Bye-bye.